All right. This is going to be a chill, short stream. We're going to do some movement. I'm going to do some grinding. And I'm going to say hi because I want to be focused and get into my plan for the day, plan for the week. Because there's a lot going on this week. I thought I might not stream today, but here I am. Felt like something to motivate myself. Time to collect some dailies. Yeah, that's going to be my grind for today is Borg. Can I upgrade? Oh, almost. So close. Actually, it's pretty far away. 150,000. Oh, did I forget to set category? I did. Thank you, Pipe Rod. 3 streams in a row indeed. I'm not really talking about politics. I'm not going to have a content plan. I want to do one thing first. Before I get into the grind, I want a button to toggle my Winamp visualization. Here we are in Companion. Let's go to my buttons, page 26. Brand is page 32. Okay, so what does that look like? Oh, not muted. You can hear me, right? I see it on my meters. All my meters are hot, so. I do have a gate, so if I'm really quiet, or if I'm mumbling to myself, or if I'm not speaking directly in the microphone, that might be it. Thanks for the feedback. I do want to check myself whenever I think I might be muted. But here's the question. Is my info box and alert box really off? Oh yeah, they are. Okay, now the question is, what feedback do I want for these 3 buttons? These 4 buttons, let's say. So red is live in program. And source active in preview should be green. But it's not working. I delete this, and then I start toggling. I think there's a bug. Oh, the stream froze for you? Because I have 0 freezes on encoding. Yeah, I have 0 freezes. Huh. Let's look at my dashboard. My bitrate was green. Let's see what restream says. Oh, internet, yeah. I am sending at HD quality. So unfortunately there's no transcoding on my channel. And I'm sending at a solid 30. Oh, you have it? Oh, nice. Oh, cool. I'm glad that you have transcoding. Okay. Wow. That means that I'm doing a good job, thanks Twitch. That means that I am streaming enough that Twitch has given me transcoding. So I appreciate you for stopping by. But why is my source active in preview not working? I can see it in the preview window. I can actually see it show up. Alright, so I'm going to fade these in. Thank you for the follow. I do want to have my Stream Elements activity monitor up more. I think I need it. I need my activity feed in my OBS. Equalizing distort. Thanks for the follow. I'm here to destroy the libs. I mean, why not? We can destroy the libs together. I hear you using your identity as a weapon. It's a very liberal move, wouldn't you say? Yes, that's right. Oh, got him. The real friend. You were the true communist, comrade, not the apparatchiks, not the bureaucrats. You were the one who got things done. You, despite being a career-focused toady, you were my true brother. Check out episode 5 of Chernobyl from the creators of... I should do a trailer, a Chernobyl trailer redo, based on The Hangover, like from the creator of The Hangover. Dyatlov was an incompetent operator. Legasov was a career-focused politician. But they all came together to save the Union. But your identity, if your identity is a weapon, then you get to tell people to shut up because you're white, right? Is that how that works? The last decade buddy movie, like men coping with loneliness through like living vicariously through their Hollywood stars going and doing dumb things. Yeah. All right. Anyways, so the alert box, what is it about elements? Okay, so I'm going to look at elements. Elements is a scene, alert box is a scene, info box is a scene. Oh, that works. I got my color wrong. Oh, C8. Yeah, that's what I want. So using an actual source is reliable. And so in Stream Elements, I'll have rename this. But the thing is that it's active in the preview now, so why can't I see it? Is it because I just changed the name? I need to refresh my connection. Esoteric meme? No. See, soy jacks were a useful tool to mocking the people who soyed, and then the mocking became soy. And so, soy is now normie. And so, in order to really be embracing the meme, you become the meme, because the meme is normie. And so now everyone knows what soy is, and so now the soy is a brand, and I have embraced the brand. I have donned the soy because I was born to it. Yes. No, it's soy jack. Soy jack is now a dead meme because it's been normified. And therefore, using the soy jack is a brand. Yes, molded by it. I was molded by the soy. And people will always call me soy. And so, like Tyrion, I will wear it like armor. And then it can never hurt me. Hey, yes, Metasoy. A Batman reference. Yes. There you go. Alright, so, page 32. Okay. Now the question is, if I go to content focus, that source is active in my preview. But why isn't it showing up? All right. British spelling, molded. Okay, well my alert box is showing the right thing for some reason. But I don't trust it, so I'm going to change this. Preview isn't working, so I'm deleting it. And logo is a group, not a scene, which is why it you know, the program feature works. Wait. You became super racist, and so you left the I mean, the infrared community is about, like, I don't know, your CIS region pride, I guess, but I don't understand it. I think that infrared, because I hung out in Sonsol and I saw the infrachuds come by and like try to psyop Sonsol, and that's where I like saw like the proto infrared community. Like why? Don't you love all women equally? Like a Chad Lord? Why not? I mean, I love all women and men equally. Okay, I prefer women, but I'll just be honest there. Maybe I'm racist, but only towards men. No, I take that back. I'm just really picky. I'm just really picky. I'm just really picky. I won't name names, but yeah, men of different races, good. Specific only very specific men. Alright, so I'm gonna copy one of these. Copy this one. And I'm going to do it on the background. The bottom. Okay. And let's it should be lit because it's there. Okay, well that's fine. Equalizing distort. I think you have found the truth behind it. I did throw on a trench coat, but it was before this music came out. It was back in the 90s, and then the trench coat, and then Columbine kicked in, and I had to lose the trench coat. Ugh. I think I have a meeting pretty soon. I do. I have a meeting in 30 minutes, so let's get this done. I'm going to be talking to some nuclear activists. So I'm going to get my butt workout done, and then I'm going to talk to the activists of Generation Atomic. Generation Atomic's a great organization, and we're going to have a meeting with the other atomic activists. Appleseed tapes. Oh my god, I have Appleseed. I have the DVD. Yeah. So, Generation Atomic, great organization. You should absolutely help them out, because they are saving nuclear plants. And that's based. So equalizing distort, I don't hate the infrared community. I think it's really cringe. I think that the whole Ukraine-Russia thing is pretty cringe. But I really enjoy the idea of fighting back against the super identity opportunistic left, because it is contrary to our principles. And that is where, like, the irreverence or the irreverence of the dirtbag left is kind of inspiring to some people, but the problem is that the dirtbag left is irreverent without really knowing why. And they're irreverent without saying, hey, using identity as a weapon is bullshit, and it separates us from the collective struggles that we are in together. And so that is the truth behind the separation between the woke scold left and the intersectional left. So that's where I'm at on this. But I don't need to be a jackass about everything. I don't need to freak out and call people F slur, B slur, or N slur and go all the soy by projecting my lack of reverence. That's a virtue signal. Soy out about that for a minute, why don't you? You know, I mean, it is true. The military-industrial complex is bad. Bad. Military-industrial complex, bad. Okay, let's see if my toggle works. Hey, there it is. My button works. So I can turn this on when I want it. I can turn it off when I don't want it. Press the button now. There's the soy needle. Do you like it? Soy needle. I think when it comes down to the Russia-Ukraine conflict, the thing that matters to me is the people that I know who are from Ukraine. And unless you meet me on those terms, like you introduce me to someone from Donbass who speaks Russian, who loves their home and thinks their home should be a part of Russia, and let me really talk to them and figure out if they're like a crazy person or not, I won't be able to come to true terms with my perspective on the conflict. That doesn't mean that the media is telling us all the truth about it. It just means that I know people who were in the square in Euromaidan, just like I know people who were down the street in Chaz. So it's like, yeah, it's true. You could use a good conflict for bad purposes. You can say, there's this conflict, and oh, by the way, aren't we lucky? We're lucky we're on the right side. We are going to whole hog into this conflict. We're going to raise so much money. We're going to spend so much. We're going to get so many tanks and bombs and guns out of this. It's going to be amazing. Thank you, Vladimir Putin, for being such an idiot and giving us the perfect war. Wait, does that mean that Putin is an op? Really? Does that mean that Putin is an op for the CIA? He created the perfect war for the West to raise money for its reinvigorated military. He's an op. He's in league with Joe Biden. They're in cahoots. They're working together. I mean, come on. That makes just as much sense as the idea that Russia is the good guys. Come on, right? Okay. I need to get a little bit of grinding in. Oh, my timers are up. What are Russia's goals? Are they achievable? Is it securing a land bridge to Crimea? Possibly. Is it keeping all of their neighbors in compliance with their long-term goals? Because that is what I have seen happen in Belarus. Belarus, as a new Iron Wall state, as a new barrier state between Russia and the rest of the world, or the West, has been bullied and pushed around. And I know people from Belarus who will say, yes, all of this, every election, there is a scam like this. Every election, there's a scare tactic or manipulations, and we can never trust our government because every time Putin does something, and every time, I forget his name now, the Belarus's president, anyways, he's a like petty dictator, and occasionally he thinks like, oh, I'm gonna break away. Oh yeah, Lukashenko. No, he's not goated. He gets pushed around by Putin all the time. Like, and people try to resist, but no, they just get smacked down again. So, yeah, you gotta look and think, okay, what if everybody is bad? What if every guy is the bad guy? That's the political null hypothesis. And if you don't exercise the null hypothesis, what are you doing? You're not doing any proper thinking if you do not address the null hypothesis. No, you don't give up. That's how capitalism wins. And that makes you a collaborator. That's what I've been told since I started like being an affiliate of the left, is like you're either on our side or you're on the bad guys. Oh wait, okay. What if the left's leadership is also the bad guys? Well, now we're in a pickle. Well, I guess all you can do is go back to your base principles and say, people should not be bound up by illegitimate authorities. And you do what you can to survive, but with every action you take, you also consider, what can I do to resist the injustice of the system? All you have to do is resist. You can resist, or you can get in your box made of metal, sit in that parking lot we call a freeway, go to your job, park your car, pay $30 a day, pay your taxes, pay $12 for some street tacos, punch in, punch out, work hard enough that you're not on the bottom of the stack ranking system. And that means show up your colleagues, create distance between you and your colleagues, sabotage, backstab, do better than everyone around you, just slightly, just enough, and you're good enough in the rat race that you don't starve, or you can resist. Those are your choices. You can be a horrible, corrupt, empty shell of a man, or you can resist. And I'm gonna keep moving. working out because it's been over a year since my bike accident. I did not get proper support. I did not get proper medical care. I need to make sure that my muscles and my tendons and all that are recovering. So, you know, I just chug an ibuprofen all the time, and I'm working up the strength in my hip flexors and my range in my hip flexors, seeing how far I can move without pain. And probably go to actual physical therapy after I build up some base level strength. But I'm seeing a good amount of progress just by, you know, not living in a shithole and not like suffering through the daily demands put on me. Got on my bike, moved around, and just keep moving now. But I miss streaming, so I figured out how I can stream and move. And I think it's enough. I think it's enough to stream and move. So, 10 minutes, let's go. Do I have H2R ready to go? I'll put a 10-minute timer up. It'll be an 8-minute timer by the time I get going. Right? Why is my H2R not working? Oh, it's using my IP. Why is it doing that? Localhost. There we are. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Let's put it here. Alright, that's the timer until my meeting. Oh, collecting wood in Minecraft? Yeah. You need to automate that. I mean, you don't need to automate it, but it helps as soon as you can automate that. Anarchism as a climate solution is ecofascism. But that's from the naive interpretation of anarchism. And what that means is that if you try anarchism and you fail, you will bring down systems of support and you will kill people who have lesser means than you. And that's why anarchism as a climate solution is ecofascism. It is not like... It is not red anarchism, it is black anarchism with no red in it. It is green anarchism is black anarchism. It is the destruction of society with no replacement. That's no good. The only good anarchism is red anarchism. The anarchism that builds up communities of support and lifts up people of lesser means. Yeah, I got the thing up on the screen. It was using the wrong IP address. Create mod. Mods are great. Mods in Minecraft, if you're doing mods in Minecraft, you are learning valuable skills. Unfortunately, Java is no longer the most popular development language. It is like the third most popular now. It's used for legacy maintenance, and that's fine. I mean, you can probably do a lot of financial systems with it, and that's great. Go work for TSYS, go work for a bank, get paid. I might have to do that. We'll see. There's other languages that I think are becoming more prevalent. So anarchism, or the root word means rejection of hierarchy, and so there's a lot of philosophical anarchism. Probably the best interpretation of what a system of anarchism is the idea of localism and local consent. In other words, ruling over... You don't rule over one another, you collaborate. You have a consensual system of government. And so anyone is free to leave at any time and take their personal property with them. Now, this is sort of a difference, is like the hoarding of private property is a hierarchy that needs to be resisted. And so that is something that I think merits closer attention, is the difference between personal property and private property. Unfortunately, we live in a society where private property is necessary in order to survive. If you don't own your home, you pay rent. And so then, thereby owning a home and acquiring a home to own and live in becomes, one of the essential things that you need to do. And sometimes that means, well, you need to exploit the system, which means exploiting people, unfortunately, because the system is pretty corrupt. But yeah, anarchism as a philosophy is the rejection of hierarchy. And so if you naively apply this philosophy, you end up breaking down laws of all kinds. You reject all laws and you say, well, I'm a sovereign citizen and I'm going to live on my own. This is my place. But you're not letting anyone into your living environment, living arrangement. You're not really collaborating with anyone. You're just making a petty fiefdom. And so this naive implementation of anarchism means that you're being like a freaking cult leader, basically. That's what every anarchist, every like trivially applied anarchist imagines themselves a cult leader. Like, no joke. So, what's next? You actually collaborate with your community to build up a system of support. Mutual aid, like the Re-Education channel has fairly good takes on this. But I need to get more into theory, but just going through like what theory I do know, I can see the smooth potentiality of it, like the potential of having a technically aware anarchist system where every person has rights, like actually has rights, and we exercise our collective decision-making process using some consensus building, like liquid democracy or approval voting, or even ranked choice voting if you really have to appease people who think that their team must always win. because that's really the only difference in my mind between approval voting and ranked choice, is that if you feel wronged when your team doesn't win, you really like ranked choice voting. Whereas approval voting actually produces more liquid, collaborative results with a single candidate race among large populations. I don't know if that works for a council. I actually think ranked choice voting works better for a council. I guess I'm not really sure how either system avoids a flood of candidates, right? Like, if you have a flood of candidates and you have 51% of the vote and you, like, score A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all of your favorites, and then that fills up the council because your 51% said that it fills up the council. So I guess that at its core, you can use the same attacks to punish approval voting that you could to punish ranked choice voting. No, sorry, I'm wrong. With ranked choice, it's a single transferable vote. So if your A through F council seats get ranked, then everyone who votes for A is eliminated from voting in the future races. So no, I'm wrong. Ranked choice voting is the single transferable vote, is the way that you preserve democracy and a council vote. I'm a little torn on the importance of the Senate and the legitimacy, the like overall legitimacy of the Senate. I'm kind of feeling like, you know, like, let's talk realpolitik is... Oh wait, it's time for me to go. My timer's up. Realpolitik, we can use the Senate to achieve good things, and it creates more stability than chaos, especially in the 4 years following... especially in the years following the presidential midterms and a presidential election. So the presidential elections bring together hopefully overwhelming, decisive voice of the people, and then the off years, 2 years later there's a backlash, and then 2 years later than that there's a backlash, and then 2 years after that there's the biggest backlash. And isn't that... No, we're 2 years... Yeah, we're in the first backlash. So, yes, it is philosophically problematic, but here we are. So, you're going to go to commercial, and I'm going to go to my meeting. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to find you someone to raid too.
I want to speak to you about a new organization called the Eco-Modernist Society of North America. I'm here because we are in the midst of a potentially monumental ecological crisis. It is only through a new environmentalism 2.0 that progress can be made. We believe that our only hope for human advancement and even human survival is through the exponential advance of science in the service of humanity. Eco-modernism is a new environmental paradigm which looks to reverse the fear of nuclear power and scientific progress in general. Ecology-based modernism is the most direct way to define it. Eco-modernism as a philosophy is described in the Eco-Modernist Manifesto. We believe humanity should not be rejecting technological